Are you guys able to keep up yet?
Remember this guy? Hello. Yep, I'm Cisco and I'm back. I'll be narrating this documentary, Food Prep. In the previous video, you were following me around town as I was showing you the foods I selected for my meal prep. Here is the continuation of that prep that I was able to get done the next day. Welcome to my kitchen. Now that my meats have been marinated overnight, it's time to start cooking. I like to make sure that my grill is at a good 350 degrees. For one of my options of carb, I definitely go with jasmine rice or basmati. Doesn't matter, each one of those highly nutrient dense than your typical brown rice. Now, I definitely recommend using a grill when meal prepping. Why? Because you're going to save a lot of time cooking a lot of this meat all at once, and you're going to save a lot in energy costs. Algo un poquito diferente en este meal prep, cocinando frijoles negros. And now that the oven has been pre-warmed at a 350 degrees, it's time to start cooking my sweet potato. Now, I set the timer for about a good 30-35 minutes. I want to make sure that the potatoes are cooked all the way through. Now it's time to cook these beef tips. I prefer olive oil over corn oil or palm oil for a few health reasons. Olive oil contains large amounts of antioxidants because of its pressing process it goes through. Also, it helps fight inflammation in the body. Before I continue, I was doing some research on food addiction. There is a reason why we are craving high-fat, high-calorie foods. Scientists are saying that food in America is hyper-palatable, meaning those cravings you constantly can't seem to control is coming from those highly processed foods. For instance, MSG is an ingredient used to make food flavorful like Chinese food, which from a previous experience, I highly recommend you cut it out of your diet. This is one of the root cause of food addiction or overeating. By meal prepping, you are controlling your appetite by cooking single ingredient foods. Just take a look at some of my clients in the past who completed my 90-day Slim Down and Tone Up program. Food prep takes a little bit of time and effort. However, you get that time back by not being in the kitchen slaving every day for a meal. Speaking of flavor, look, I'm Hispanic and I love flavoring my food, but done right. With these sweet bell peppers, not only they pack antioxidants as well, but they also pack quite a flavorful punch when it comes to dressing my food. Back to season my zucchini and squash with a little bit of Himalayan salt and a little bit of black pepper. Just a slight toss, sprinkle a little bit of olive oil, and in the air fryer they go. I'm gonna be honest, first time using one, pretty cool, love it, I highly recommend. Now that all the meats are cooked, now it's time to actually prepare them before they go into each individual container. This will prevent me from having to cut and eat when I'm usually always on the go. This cuts down on time and I enjoy my food a lot better this way. And here we are, we made it to the end of the process, where now each of these food items will be placed in individual containers by mixing and matching. That way I'm eating something different each meal. However, every day will be somewhat the same, but you get the idea. Every meal will be different in its own way. Mix and match. That's how I do it. Options, options, options. I am pretty much done. Everything I purchased was used. I'm saving so much more money from eating out all the time. No macro counting was ever needed. All food has been portioned out based off my appetite. My breakfast is the only meal that I don't mind preparing for myself every morning. If I want to bulk, I'll simply add another meal, or if I want to cut, I'll eliminate another meal. All in all, this is a really good prep. Now to figure out what I'm gonna do with all this extra time I get back from not having to cook every single day. And done. Here is my prep. Don't forget to hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. I'll try to answer any questions you may have. Other than that, I guess you'll be seeing me around in the next video.